Lars Nootbaar.
Fastball for a strike. And we're underway here this afternoon. Fly ball center field. Harris makes the grab, one away. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
And a swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baya.
One
You
and
gotta
one.
to take the donut off the bat, partner.
This one in the air. Olsen. He makes the grab. And there are 2 down. 2 down,
third,
base is
second
empty.
baseman,
And
Brendan
stepping in for the
Donovan.
Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you.
And
Not an
ball.
easy out by any means.
2 outs, base is empty.
Ball.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. And on the hill, Eric Fetty.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Back at Truist Park. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second.
Michael Harris the second.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Next pitch is downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here is Austin Riley.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. And that is downstairs. And the count even 1-1. This to third, Arenado. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. And now Matt Olson up to hit.
This is a guy that really has the ability to be more than just a slugger and a home run hitter, but to hit for average, to get on base, and to drive the ball out of the ballpark.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Schwellenbach back to work. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. And 1-2. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman at El Toro High School in California. Now it's the DH, Alec Burleson. That catches the outside corner, and that is strike one.
0-1.
One down, base is empty.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Second inning here, no score. Cut on and lifted in the air, Kelnick. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Jordan Walker. Fastball for a strike at 95.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
And here is Pedro Pajes. First pitch misses.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Walker on at second with 2 down.
Yeehaw!
Next pitch misses. 2-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
2 outs. Lifted in the air, right field. Kelnick in position, and that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, and now here's the veteran DH, Marcell Ozuna. And there's a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Ripped on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Ozzie Albies.
And the first pitch misses in the dirt. 1 out, base is empty. And that's through there for a strike. This ball's chopped on the ground. Over to first, and a couple of quick outs. Here's Alex Verdugo.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Contreras gets it to first, and Verdugo is set down. On to the 3rd inning. Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott.
Victor Scott the second.
Scott getting the start in center in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that skips in the dirt. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there's 1 down.
got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Thomas Sajazi stands in now and watches strike one. In the air to left center. Verdugo makes the grab, and there's two gone. Back to the top of the lineup, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Lars Nootbaar. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Top of the third, no score. And that misses. 1-2 to count.
1-2.
He never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first, and that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's Sean Murphy.
Catcher, Sean Murphy.
Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air, left field. Nootbaar settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. Here's Jared Kelnick.
Batting eighth, right fielder, Jared Kelnick.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Just missed. In there at the knees. And it's 1-2.
1-2. 2-2.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. Nootbaar drop step going back. Going gone. The Braves score first. It's 1-0. One down. And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And that one is downstairs. Ball one.
1-0.
Foul ball there. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. Next offering is in for a strike. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0. Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. That's off the mark. Ball 3. And that one in the air center field. Scott settles underneath it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Fastball is outside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Kelnick calls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Looked like it was a little bit up. There's the strike. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball. 3-1.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And there's a foul ball. Next offering upstairs. Ground ball to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now Alec Burleson. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 on, 1 out. And that's down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a count 1-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Arcia. That's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back at Truist Park, ready to go. Bottom 4. Down the third baseman, Austin Riley. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. And here it comes. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's
1
outside.
ball, 2 strikes.
Hard on the ground to first. Contreras takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's Matt Olson down. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Olson.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Smoked on the ground to second. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Grounded out his first time.
Ozuna.
Outside low. Ball 1. And it's even up to Ozuna. Check swing,
That's
no
down, that's the
appeal,
ball.
and a count 2-1. On the ground, and that squirts through, and that extends the inning.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the
Now
middle of the
batting,
infield and
second
took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So man aboard, Ozzie Albies. Next up for the Braves. Ozuna off of first with 2 away. Missed with
That's
a
the ball.
changeup. Now 1-2.
Excellent
1-2.
arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And it's even up.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And that's outside. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And they'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
St. Louis,
We go to the top of the
right
5th,
fielder,
and now
Jordan
Walker. Schwellenbach back to work. There's a strike.
You know, these Cards doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Arcia whips it to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Catcher,
Now
Pedro
here is
Pages.
Pedro Pajes. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty.
Call.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that's just foul. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He'll touch them all. And this game is tied. It's 1-1. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Victor Scott. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And that one clips the corner. One out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Thomas Sajazi next up for the Cardinals. Called strike right there.
It's 0-1.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. puts it in the air out towards left center. Harris sizes this one up, and that is that. Back here in Atlanta, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Sajazi. He's got it. One down. So here's Murphy now.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Towards first. Steps on first for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Jared Kellner. He's already homered here in this one.
Jared Kellner.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And that skips in the dirt.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the catch, and that's the inning. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Nootbaar goes 6 feet 3 inches, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
No, that's outside. Ball.
And that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Go ahead run on base, Wilson Contreras. Next up for the Cardinals, 0 for 2 in this one. Fought off foul with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one outside. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one not close. And the count is 2-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
And now it's filled up.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Contreras swings and blasts one. Well hit. Left field. That's back there. And that one is gone. And now they're out in front. It's 3-1. Dylan Lee into the game.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And the batter now, Brendan Donovan. First offering, and it just misses.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's off the inside corner, and now 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Harris makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2.
Third baseman Nolan Arenado.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike 1. Hard hit right side. Sends it to first, and they get Arenado for the out. Two down, base is empty. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that's in the dirt. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So up next,
right
Jordan
fielder,
Walker.
Jordan Walker.
There's a strike. Two outs. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Bottom of the sixth. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
And a foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings through that one.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And foul ball. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Boots it around first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Harris in the box now, takes strike one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That's a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Austin Riley at the plate.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Man at second. That's in there. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
In there for strike 1. And that one is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And Arenado makes the catch. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Angel De Los Santos.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Pedro Pages getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss as he was late.
So hard to touch.
0-1.
At the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone,
0-2.
just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter.
That's the ball.
Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
That one misses, and the count is even 2-2. He goes down looking. And up next for St. Louis, Victor Scott.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
A little bit low.
Ball, that's low.
And that is ball one. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. That's through there for a strike. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him looking. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Thomas Sajazi next up for the Cardinals. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly.
That gets by him.
Now batting, left fielder, Lars
Back to the
Nootbaar.
top of the order. The batter now, Lars Nootbaar. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
No balls. 1 strike.
Sajazi leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouled off left side. Next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
I don't think he was
1-2.
trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
No throw, a tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Now batting, first baseman, Wilson
First and
Contreras.
second, 2 outs. Contreras now at the plate. And fouled off. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. And there's a ball.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. A dive, and he can't haul it in. 1 run's in, headed for the plate. In to score from first, and they're up by 4.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big
Up
spot,
next
and
for
he
the
drives in
Cardinals.
too.
Second
This was
baseman,
Rafael
Brendan
Montero
Donovan.
on to pitch here.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 48, Rafael Montero.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Ground ball left
That's a foul.
side, and it goes just foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back back at Truist Park, set for the last half of the seventh. Now the Atlanta
Leading off
cleanup
for the
hitter,
Braves,
Marcell
designated
Ozuna.
hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
There's a strike at the knees.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch
1-1.
strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
That one
Ball.
missed. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Battling here as he fouls it away. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. That's hard hit in the line. Scott makes the grab, one down. And here comes
batting,
Ozzy Albies to the dish.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That one
1-1.
misses, and it's 1-1. The Braves down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swung on, belted. That one back. Gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 5-2. And now here is Alex Verdugo. Popped up left side. And that's a fair ball. One gone, runner at first. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy. That one missing inside.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And that is out of play. Verdugo, the base runner at first with one out. Tap foul at the plate. And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. JoJo Romero. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 59.
And now the right fielder, Jared Kellner. A homer, and he's flied to left. Inside, just missed.
1-0.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1
The pitch
strike.
started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
They take the force out, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's Nolan Arenado. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Harris hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the Cardinal DH, Alec Burleson, 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Montero fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. That clips the corner.
0-1.
Next offering
That's up. That's a ball.
upstairs. There's a strike.
Throwing the ball around, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping them in striking distance.
And that one is
2-2.
inside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch,
That's
a
the ball.
slider that misses outside.
Full count.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
In the air, right side. Kelnick makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, on to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Orlando
Leading off to
Arcia.
the Braves, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
First pitch
Ball.
doesn't find the zone. And that drops in for a strike.
Big at bat right here.
1-1.
He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Arenado to first in time. Leadoff man is
Now
out here in the
batting,
8th.
Center fielder.
So digging in, Michael Harris the second. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
That's a ball.
That one off the mark. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here comes
third
Austin
baseman,
Riley.
Austin
0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Riley.
Close
No, that
one,
missed.
doesn't
That's a
get
ball.
the call. And it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Way inside,
base.
and that hit him.
Up next for the
And the batter
Braves,
now, Matt Olson.
first
0 for
baseman,
3. A
Matt
fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Olson.
Here's a run scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across, because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Ball.
And that's a little bit high. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Riley, the runner at first with 2 gone. There's a swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there
1-2,
and just
the
ended
count.
up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to
2-2.
battle with 2 strikes.
Two outs. Outside with a
Ball.
breaking ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And there's ball four.
Take your
And
base.
that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ryan Helsley.
Now
High leverage
pitching for
spot
St.
coming
Louis.
up for the big bat of Marcell
Number
Ozuna.
56, Ryan Helsley.
And that one upstairs.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Ball.
Could be
Outside.
some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Tying run at the plate. Fastball is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs, bases full. Ozzy Albies up to the plate.
Ball.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. And that is in for a strike. And the count even at 1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Daysbel Hernandez.
Now pitching for the
Just trying to
Braves.
keep this one close here, and this is
Number
where a bullpen
62.
can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Daysbel Hernandez.
In the box now. No balls and a strike. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Gets it to first.
him.
1 up, 1 down. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 3 in this one. Hernandez measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Next
Oh, wow.
offering upstairs. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch misses
Ball.
inside. And that's ball 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. And that's off
Nope,
the outside
ball.
edge. And the count's full.
Full count.
Swing and a ground
That's
ball. And foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Throws across the diamond. There to beat him by an
Now
eyelash.
down. Short.
Thomas Sajazi next up for the Cardinals. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now in for the Braves, Alex Verdugo. Helsley back to work. And that one a little bit high.
That's the ball. One ball, no strikes.
And that
Nope,
misses.
that's outside.
Two
Ball.
balls, no strikes.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
That one at triple digits.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Scott gets under it, makes the catch, and there's one gone. And next for Atlanta, Sean Murphy.
Catcher, Sean Murphy.
There's a strike. The Braves trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. And it's fouled away. And ball one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that one hammered back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. The Braves down to their last out. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jared Kelnick. That just misses. And that's ball one.
1-0.
The Redbirds trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
So they're down to their final out. Orlando Arcia, the next to hit. First pitch misses.
Two no's the count.
And a foul ball. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
The Braves down to their final strike. Two outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a